Sir Isaac Newton, born January 4, 1643, Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, Eng. Died March 31, 1727, London, English physicist and mathematician. The son of a yeoman, he was raised by his grandmother. He was educated at Cambridge University, 1661–65, where he discovered the work of René Descartes. His experiments passing sunlight through a prism led to the discovery of the heterogeneous, corpuscular nature of white light and laid the foundation of physical optics. He built the first reflecting telescope in 1668 and became a professor of mathematics at Cambridge in 1669. He worked out the fundamentals of calculus, though this work went unpublished for more than 30 years. His most famous publication, Principia Mathematica, 1687, grew out of correspondence with Edmund Halley. Describing his works on the laws of motion, see Newton's laws of motion, orbital dynamics, tidal theory, and the theory of universal gravitation. It is regarded as the seminal work of modern science. He was elected President of the Royal Society of London in 1703 and became the first scientist ever to be knighted in 1705. During his career he engaged in heated arguments with several of his colleagues, including Robert Hooke, over authorship of the inverse square relation of gravitation, and G. W. Leibniz, over the authorship of calculus. The battle with Leibniz dominated the last 25 years of his life. It is now well established that Newton developed calculus first, but that Leibniz was the first to publish on the subject. Newton is regarded as one of the greatest scientists of all time. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies but not the madness of people. Men build too many walls and not enough bridges. Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy. Nature is pleased with simplicity. And nature is no dummy. What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. And to every action there is always an equal and opposite or contrary reaction. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets and comets, could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. What goes up must come down. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. You have to make the rules, not follow them. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. Sir Isaac Newton was asked how he discovered the law of gravity. He replied, "By thinking about it all the time." To myself I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. Tact is the art of making a point without making an enemy. Yet one thing secures us whatever betide, the Scriptures assures us that the Lord will provide. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man or even for any one age. Whence arises all that order and beauty we see in the world? Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. I have studied these things, you have not. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who set the planets in motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The more time and devotion one spends in the worship of false gods, the less he is able to spend in that of the true one. They who search after the philosopher's stone, are, by their own rules obliged to a strict and religious life. If I have been able to see further, it was only because I stood on the shoulders of giants. There are more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history. To every action there is always opposed an equal reaction. No old men, excepting Dr. Wallace, love mathematics. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true, for if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. If I have done great things, it's because I was standing in the closet of smart men taking notes and then publishing their ideas as my own.